Venezuela in the news. News from the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
Headlines. Productive meeting between Secretary General of the OPEC and Venezuelan minister. There will not be a referendum in 2016 because the opposition took too long in requesting it. Venezuela invests more than 28 billion bolivars for sowing plan. The Venezuelan Minister of Petroleum, Eulogio del Pino, attended a meeting with the Secretary General of the Organization of Oil Exporting Countries, Mohamed Barkindo. The meeting took place in Algeria, country that will serve as venue for the encounter that the world oil producers will hold today. In a short message, the Venezuelan minister described the meeting as productive. The Venezuelan government also held a bilateral encounter with the government of Russia in the margins of an energy forum that began last Monday in Algeria and already ended. Member of the Political Bureau of the United Socialist Party of Venezuela, Jorge Rodriguez, stated that constitutionally it was impossible to hold a recall referendum this year, just as the opposition demands. He recalled that the opposition did not initiate in January the activation process for the recall referendum, but instead waited until May to request it. Rodriguez claimed that it is the Democratic Unity Roundtable's fault that there will not be a referendum this year. He denounced that the MUD, initials in Spanish for the Democratic Unity Roundtable, as a measure of pressure will call a national strike to break the constitutional rules in Venezuela and force elections. The Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro attended a meeting with the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry in the margins of a historical agreement of peace signed in Colombia on Monday in the city of Cartagena. Diplomatic sources indicated that there they agreed to continue with the dialogue initiated in recent months. Both countries maintained their relations despite not having ambassadors in their respective capitals since 2010. In April of 2015, President Maduro and President Barack Obama held a meeting briefly during the Summit of the Americas in Panama. This has been the only presidential encounter.
Venezuela in the news.
The Venezuelan government confirmed that 2,500 schools of the country activated their orchards to contribute with a new productive system. The Minister of Urban Agriculture, Lorena Freites, informed that at least 300 teachers have been trained in the agroecologic area to consolidate this new productive culture. The government has incorporated leading-edge technology in these production processes that complement the offer in the national territory. Several production programs are being implemented by the government in parallel with the school orchards. Minister of Productive Agriculture and Lands, Wilmer Castro Soteldo, informed that an investment of more than 28 billion bolivars will be given by the Venezuelan government to activate the sowing plan in the state of Portuguesa, region located in the center-west of the country. The balance in terms of investment, harvesting, and production of seeds during the National Productive Economy Council given by the minister covers the North summer cycle that begins in October in the Venezuelan nation. The head of agriculture explained that the contracting of all the companies that served as suppliers of resources and inputs was ended to meet the next cycle. For this week, products will arrive by air, and for the next, the first seed lots will arrive in Venezuela with sorghum, soy, sunflower, cotton, and agricultural input.
News from the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
Headline. Productive meeting between Secretary General of the OPEC and Venezuelan minister. There will not be a referendum in 2016 because the opposition took too long in requesting it. Venezuela invests more than 28 billion bolivars for sowing plan.
Venezuela in the news. News from the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.